You're watching National Streaming Sports, over 20 podcasts, 70 shows, and a 3.5-star rating on Roku TV.
There we go. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Captain Jack here. It is a Thursday evening. If I'm not mistaken, this is, and again, I'm not trying to show my ignorance, but this is the day of the Last Supper on the Thursday. Was it Holy Thursday? Again, I don't feign to show my ignorance, but yeah, I believe so, because I believe the Last Supper, 3,000 something years ago, or 2,000 years ago. Yeah, 2025, if you go by that count. Tomorrow is Good Friday, and Sunday is Easter for those of the Christian faith. And because I am in a, a split household, and again, we don't talk religion here on the show, but I respect religion here on the show. And I do know that my son and the granddaughter will be coming over for Easter dinner. Be a great Easter dinner. We've already got the ham today. Got some of the sides, some fresh corn, fresh green beans. Easy to mix. Other sides. Ham is obviously the tip of the top. I'm going to make some of the it was at the Red Lobster cheddar rolls. I've had a box in my fridge or not my fridge. I've had a box in my pantry for a while, so I'm going to make it. Mockmasters, good to see you over there on Instagram. Welcome to the show. We're just sitting here. It's a week. It's a week before the draft, and I think Mockmasters was one of those folks that were doing the mock draft. That was a monumental endeavor of what was attempted to be done. There was a gentleman, and I don't want to screw I don't want to screw up the name, but it was a patriot gentleman who endeavored to get all 32 teams of people that put on shows to do a mock. There you go. Thanks for the thumbs up, brother. And Mike Gutzler, good to see you, brother. And hey, Mockmasters, tell everybody to come on over here because we're part of the program. I know you guys are in the chat because they're actually in a chat on Instagram. But hey, we got Las Vegas Raiders lives from down under. I was actually talking, and I forgot about you today, or not really you. I forgot about mentioning Australia. I said that we have an international audience here on the show because I said we have the Philippines and we have Saudi Arabia, we have England and Scotland, and then we have like Norway and Sweden. There was other Japan occasionally, and I forgot, my friend, to include you and Afakazi as the Australian contingent. So there was apologies, but I said it was a international show. So I did not get everything squared away. Here, Pittsburgh is beating I can't stand Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is beating the Washington Capitals 4-2 with an official review going over on a possible goal that, because it was 3-2. They're wondering if it was a kick in or if there was, interference or whatnot. I don't know. Tell people how crazy it is to trade Colton Miller, a top blindside tackle, for an aging cornerback in Jalen Ramsey. I wouldn't say it's crazy. I mean, I've heard Jalen Ramsey talk in a trade. I didn't hear what the particulars were. So if that's one of the particulars, yes and no. Because again, Colton Miller has been a fabulous left tackle, but he has been playing. And again, I'm not one to say, that when things are effed up, that Colton Miller has been playing with the injury the last 2 years, and he has gone down in status. And yeah, Matt Marinovich agrees. You don't trade a starting left tackle unless, and this is the unless the Raiders draft a starting left tackle in this draft at pick 6. I hate saying pick 6 because that has bad connotations to it most of the time. When the Raiders get a pick 6, few and far between. I know when it was, oh, nice play, spin around. But I don't know who that Capital guy was, but yeah, he got the shot off. So again, I heard about Jalen Ramsey. I would like to get Jalen Ramsey, and again, I don't want to say aging, but definitely not spry, but he's still one of the better cornerbacks, even at age, 30, 31. Miller's still grayed out as the 14th best overall, 11th best in pass blocking, and he got healthy last season. Again, Yeah, I get it, brother. But here's the thing: if you want a caliber cornerback, and remember, we're under the auspices of the Pete Carroll turnaround, the defensive-minded Pete Carroll turnaround. If he says you fix the defense and the offense will score enough points, pardon me, if your first pick is somebody like Membo or the kid from LSU, oh, Kenneth Curley asked, are you having surgery? Thank you for, and again, people that were wondering, as of now, no arterial or vein surgery. And thank you for asking, because people have been asking me. My doctor said yesterday that my circulation was good. It's not perfect, but my circulation was good. But I do have and it's an orthopedic. That was the word I was trying to find from my friend. I was talking an orthopedic issue in and around my right knee. And it's something called a Baker's cyst. I actually got to look it up. But the short version is there is a lesion or a spillage of, fluid, or of there's something that is leaking or has moved out of my knee area and is pressing on the nerve and the muscle in the right calf. Okay. And that is what is making me, it's so very hard for me to walk. Bird members of Ramsey comes. Yeah, I know, Matt. I've heard it for get a starting cornerback in round 2 of the draft with Morrison. Yeah, I mean that's upcoming. And again, if the cost, remember we've been sitting here as Raider fans and we always were bitching about people that don't know what the fuck they were doing. Antonio Pierce. Great guy. I mean, I am a fan of the person, but as a football person, not a fan. Somebody that doesn't know what the fuck to do. Now, I would say that Pete Carroll, due to the fact that he has a college championship and a Super Bowl championship, he at least knows what the fuck he's doing. And Aussie comes in and says, 2 to 3 year deal for Ramsey is okay, but only if it's draft capital and or player we can move on from, like maybe Mayer, but not a. Yeah, I agree with that too. But again, in order to get a player of Ramsey's caliber, and again, and I agree with Matt Marinovich, is we've been hearing that Jalen Ramsey is going to be a Raider for years. When he left the Rams, right? When he left the Rams, like, oh, he's coming to the Raiders. He wants to be a Raider. He has always wanted to be a Raider, right? Yeah. Where'd he go? He went for the money. He went to Miami. So it's one of those things you don't know. But we do need a corner, and we do, and like I said, are we going to get the offensive lineman in this draft early? And I was like, so Will Campbell, yeah. Armand Membo, sure. But you need to give up something to get something. You're not just going to get Jalen Ramsey for a Coke and a smile. Corian Bennett, DeCamara. Yeah, see, and this is who's this? Yeah, this is from the Aussie. Cornerback going to Corian Bennett. Yes, DeCamara and Richardson has potential. Eric Stokes needs to live up to potential. Sam Webb. I like Sam Webb more than Stokes at this point. And we kept Darnay Holmes. Love Darnay Holmes. And Caillou Blue Kelly. That's I don't remember that person. But again, I don't profess to know everything. I know a lot. We can re-sign Miller for 3 years, $60 million. And I like Colton Miller. I do. I like Colton Miller, but it's like he needs to start living up to. He's gotten a pass the last 2 years for his injury. And there's a difference in playing injured and playing hurt. You don't want to play injured. You play hurt. A lot of people do that. But you don't want to play injured. I got to mix my iced teas together. I like this one. I also like the gold leaf. I've actually when I was out at Hooters yesterday or the other day, I actually had water with the it's not Mio, but it's kind of like the Mio was it Splenda iced tea, and then I had some of the it's like a Splendor, or it's like a real fruit tablet, or yeah, I mean, I'm trying not to. Yes, that one. There's no. Oh, why am I screaming? It's the friggin' Penguins. Oh my God, shame on me. That one's a no contest. That was a breakaway goal. That is no doubt. I don't know who that is. Heinen. But yeah, that's Heinen. Great goal. Don't like it because he's a Penguin. I don't like the Caps either, for that matter. But yeah, like I said, Ozzy, I agree in principle. I do. I agree in principle to what you're saying. I do. I agree in principle. But it's one of those things where you got, oh my God, they get another goal? That's got to be a softie. I mean, I just turned around and the Penguins got another goal. I mean, that quick of a turnaround. Let's see here. So they played it off the boards. Pass in the middle. Oh, that's horrible. That is pretty much. It was like a one-on-one, but it's like, yeah, and he had a defenseman in front of him. Yeah, that's just horrible. Hey, Jared, how you doing? I'm actually watching your Pittsburgh boys. I do not want to see this. Jared knows I can't stand the Penguins. Hey, Ralph, how you doing? Because of the injury that we don't have state taxes, 20 million a year is sufficient. That I agree with. It's, I don't want to overpay for somebody that has had all these injuries. Only move on from Millers if we get Will Campbell, yeah, or Kevin Banks. That I see, and then it's a questionable move, but it's a move for the future there, Ozzy. It is a move for the future. Yeah, you're banking on potential. You're banking on potential in what you see in film, and you're hoping that it will be it will be good. Remember, Miller did play for Chip Kelly at UCLA, if I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken there? I think he played for Chip Kelly at UCLA. Anyway, I'm trying to find something to watch. I think the friggin' it looks like basically all the Marlins at Phillies. Okay, so yeah, did the Giants beat the Phillies today? Did you? I'm sure they did. They just Giants been playing hot and the Phillies been playing like ass. Okay, Guardians at World of Tiger. Oh, Yankees and Rays. Okay, here we go. Watch something until at least 10. Watch the baseball game. Jared, no, I did not hear the crap that Rogers said. I did not hear the crap. I'll put that. What did he say? And he is so full of himself. Meanwhile, the Yankees are beating the Rays 6-3. I'll see what inning it is. It's weird to see a Rays-Yankees game at Steinbrenner Field. I don't know. I do not know what inning it is. I do not know what inning it is. He said the Jets betrayed him? Yeah, okay. All day. All day, Raider A. Good to see you there, shipmate. Oh, it's the bottom of the 7th. So the Yankees are winning 6-3, bottom of the 7th. Why is it okay, yeah, it's a home game. It's so weird. Yeah, 6-3, bottom of the 7th. If the Jets betrayed him, that's a crock of shit. That's a crock of shit. I mean, I can believe it coming from his lips. I can't believe he would say something like that. But the fact that he did say something like that is a crock of shit. So Draft Week Way, I'm looking forward to seeing you on ESPN. Jared, thank you. But and as far as that goes, I am going to be flying up to the draft next Wednesday. I planned on driving, but that's not going to take place. I gotta finish. I got to finish putting things out to let people know. Because of all the things that are going on here, I had a remodel, repairs to the house. I was actually supposed to be on the road today to start driving, to get up there in a week. But I had, starting that didn't take place. Easter is Sunday, and I promised I would stick around for the family. Pardon me. Stick around for the family. So that I was like, okay, well, then it would be like, okay, start driving on Monday. So I could have, if I started on Monday early and just totally just basically drove and sleep and drove and sleep and drove asleep, maybe would have gotten up there probably in time. But yeah, they've been over. Yes. Thank you, Matt Marinovich, for saying the things that should be stated. He fucked over the Jets, and he's saying that the Jets fucked him over. Unbelievable. Yeah, Jared. Thank you. No. No word from the Raiders. Hollywood's actually not going to be at the draft. He will be in Vegas for the draft. I'm going. But yeah, the Raiders. I don't hear from the Raiders. I don't. It's honestly I don't. I'm the Jag. Just another guy. Just another guy. But we have had. I said that I was working on mock drafts. I was working on mock drafts. If you were watching the stuff that I was putting out on Monday and Tuesday, I was supposed to be doing a mock draft, and it kind of got waylaid. So I'm hoping that we have the draft show here. I will be talking with, or I will be texting Angelo, and I will be texting Jason Dean, and hopefully we'll have words on when, if and when we have the draft show for this channel. I'd like to see that, but we'll see. And as far as your thing here, you know what, you got it. It's one or the other, because I do say that if Dart goes off the board first between those two, and honestly, I think Jackson Dart is better than Shedeur Sanders, my opinion. But when Jackson Dart goes off the board, if Sanders has already been taken, that is. So obviously, I think Cam Ward goes number one. I think Sanders goes somewhere. And then a quarterback needy team takes Jackson Dart, i.e. the Steelers. I think the Steelers are going to pull something in the first round. I really do. I think Dart will be the third quarterback off the board. And then almost immediately afterward, you're going to get Jalen Milroe off the board. Thank you there, Al. Healthy in the gut. But Al, you didn't see or hear this, but again, my circulation issues are not as what I thought they were, but I have an orthopedic issue that is really debilitating to me and my walking. So we'll go from there. Might be Shedeur Sanders go. Yeah, and Matt Marinovich says it as well. If Shedeur Sanders drops to the 20s, it might be Shedeur Sanders. And thank you for saying that, Matt. Because let me see. Look at let me see the draft order. Hang on a second here. 2025 draft order right now. Okay, yeah. Let's look at that. I'm looking it up, and we'll see what we got. Track Frank, good to see you there, brother. Hey, Track, can we talk? Can we talk about getting those? I'm gonna have some T-shirts. Getting ready to be made. That's the guy. Okay. And analytically, Titans need a quarterback. Browns need a quarterback. Giants. Oh, come on. What? Okay, Titans. Yes, these are teams that need a quarterback. Titans at 1, Browns at 2, Giants at 3. Maybe they don't get a quarterback because they've signed Russell Wilson as well as famous Winston. Pats don't need one. Jags don't need one. Raiders need one. but they signed Geno Smith. So maybe not round one. Jets got Justin Fields, right? Okay, so Jets are good. Panthers are good because they have Bryce Young. Saints need a quarterback. So there's a team right there. Bears don't need one. 49ers don't. Cowboys, actually, the Cowboys need a quarterback too. Dolphins, not necessarily. I still think they do. Colts do not. Falcons do not. Cardinals do not. Bengals do not. Seahawks. Who is the quarterback for the Seahawks? Oh, Sam Darnold. Okay, never mind. Bucks don't. Denver Broncos don't. Pittsburgh do. 21. Okay. So is that what, 5 teams? Five teams. So if we go by that, Titans are going to get Cam Ward. Yeah, I agree there. Browns. I think the Browns go Carter. Giants, no. Who do I say? Saints, maybe. Saints, maybe. And then Steelers. So Titans get theirs. Pardon me. God. Cleveland, I think it might be Sanders there, Jared. Might be Sanders for the Steelers. And if not Sanders, it will be, my estimation, Jackson Dart. That's what I see. So there's your answer. And again, we've been here for half an hour. The Yankees are still winning 6-3. It is the top of the 8th. Paul Goldschmidt's at the plate, 2 outs. I have no clue who this pitcher is for the Rays. Orsi. But for those who want to pop in, again, I'm here. I'm here for a little bit. For those that were wondering, no, I am not getting a vein or artery surgery, but I might have to need like I said, an orthopedist, possibly doing surgery to the knee. It's weird though. It's like, I have knee problems. I mean, yes, I am heavy. So maybe that's just the heaviness finally took its toll. But if you do want to come into the show, and again, I appreciate the regulars being here. Matt Marinovich is a regular here. Jared is a semi-regular, hopefully coming back for more often. Ozzy's a regular. Bial, regular. Rafa's a regular. Let's see, those are my people. Oh, Ken Clark is definitely a regular. Thank you there, Ken. And Armando. Sorry, Armando. Yeah, salute to you. So we do have a collection of our regulars. I'm gonna post the on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and national streaming sports. Those regulars there. And over there on, like I said, Instagram, I want to say hi to everybody that was here Mike Gutzler, Sergio Melendez, and the Mock Masters track from the Orlando Raider Club. Oh, John Wayne, good to see you, brother. Don't know why I'm coughing, but there it is. There is the link. If you want to come in and talk, I know that Ozzy was coming in and was talking about the possible scenario. A possible scenario. God, I can't see what I'm getting messages. They're to me, so I'm probably going to have to at least look from my buddy that is going to the draft with us. Yeah, where's the messages? There we go. I got to see what this is. Come on. Okay. Where was? Oh my goodness. It's another message, and I thought it was on Instagram, but apparently it's not. Here we go. Thanks, Ed. Good to see you on here. And I put the link up. And Ed opines, big word, big mistake to move on Miller. Moving on Spillane was a mistake too. So keeping him is impaired. I think getting Ramsey would be a great addition. Yeah, but like I said, if you move on from Miller, you better have a offensive lineman in mind. And maybe we don't know the full plan. Hey, M. Givens, good to see you there, brother. Maybe we don't know the full plan. Maybe we don't know. And again, I'm just spitballing here. Maybe they think that I don't see the friggin'. Oh my God. The conversation's over there on, and I'd like to go see it, but I can't. Is it really? I know that there's. I can't see the comment. Anyway, and I don't disagree, or I disagree. Oh, it's in the Elite Superfans page. That's why I'm like, where are these messages coming from? I think it's from the Elite Superfans. That, hey, Bert, I can't see your messages unless I figure out where it's coming from. John Wayne, I'm okay. Yeah, I figured out where it's on the Elite Superfans page. But Ed, getting Genty on rookie contract would solidify running game for years if he doesn't pull a rugs. I get it there, Ed, but here's the thing. None of the I ain't even reading that. You can get a running back that's not named Genty in this draft. Seriously. There are plenty of running backs in this draft with more tread on the tire. And you got people like Trevion Henderson and Quidshawn Judkins that know the system? That know the system? Yeah, it's a conversation that from the people that are in my it's with the folks that are over at the draft house. Diablo, good to see you. It's DYA Blow, Diablo. See, I figured that one. But again, you can get O'Marion Hampton for that matter if you trade back from 6. There's somebody that wants Gentry. There's somebody that wants Sanders if he falls to us. There's somebody that wants these people. I mean, personally, I would love to get Membo, even though he's a right tackle. Oh, okay. Matt said Hampton and Judkins are good. Henderson is a third down back. Maybe. But, pardon me, it's by the eyes of the people that are planning the plays. Yeah, Genty and Barkley, generational. Okay. Barkley is. Barkley proved it. I wish I can get over to that conversation. Our need offense is mostly in the guard department. Booker in the second. That's possibly it. Booker's the kid from Bama, right? Yeah, gotta watch those Bama guards. We're gonna be joined by my buddy Positive Philly.
Captain
Mike,
Jack.
what's going on, bro?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
How you doing?
I'm okay. And by the way, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I am not driving to the draft because of the different things that have been going on with me in the house and with me medically. So okay. I would have had to have started today, and that wasn't happening. I got clearance from my doc that I was telling people that I might be doing surgery, but it's not a circulation problem. It is an orthopedic problem. So I might still have to do surgery, but it's not it's not an immediate surgery. By the way, how did the Phillies lose to the Giants today?
No, the Phillies won against the Giants today, but it's so early on in the season. You keep like going in and out. I don't know if it's me or if it's you.
I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, it looks to be like I got a full bandwidth, good things going. So okay. I am gonna get rid of some of these windows
6-3, but
that will help
Marsh are
with the.
Are you trying to reset something?
No. Yeah, I was getting rid of some windows. I know that Marsh can't hit his weight. I know he's batting in like the 100s.
Who?
Marsh.
Yeah, Marsh and Bohm are struggling. I hope at some point soon, maybe I think maybe June, they'll bring up Aiden Miller. He's one of our best prospects. And, Painter should be ready to come up soon because the, pitching's still one of the big problems as well. But I definitely want to see that Miller come up and see what he can do. And
yeah, but isn't Aiden Miller a shortstop?
yeah, but I think he could play third.
Yeah, but isn't Miller a shortstop? Are they going to have him go third? Okay.
I think he could.
Well, Alec better get his shit squared away.
I know. I think he could. I think they could have him do third if Alec doesn't get his shit.
Okay. Yeah.
But what are you thinking you guys do in the draft? I'm obviously.
Could they move Trey Turner to third?
No, I don't see them doing that. I see them giving Boom some days with Miller. But it's like I said, it's early on. I don't know how developed he is down there. Like Boom just needs to start hitting. I mean, yeah, he had a home run yesterday, but like, you know.
Well, he's at Reading, right?
One more time.
He's at Reading, correct? Miller's at Reading, right?
Yeah, that's our double A.
Okay, he's in AAA, so yeah, he'll be good. Las Vegas Raiders 702. Good to see you, brother. Come on over to YouTube if you can. Yeah, Alec Boehm has been playing hard, hitting horribly. Marsh has been hitting horribly. Rojas had that horrendous error in the Braves game, which cost us the game on that one error. I think Sosa can play third.
He's the best.
In
he's
a
the best
bit,
fucking
because again,
he really is.
Right. I mean, and why is he out of the lineup if he's the best player in your spot? So then you have Stott that will take this. He wouldn't get a break at second. You'd have Stott playing second pretty much every game. You would have obviously Turner doing what he needs to do. Put Sosa in at third, and then you at least have one of those people covered for what you need to do. Okay.
Yeah.
And for Sosa not to play is a shame.
Right. We'll see.
Yeah, Chris Lentz saying that the AAA team is playing better than the Phillies, and Chris is a Phillies fan as well. So I take what he says.
It's a big weekend for your city, Captain Jack.
Tampa
for Vegas.
Oh, okay. My other city. My other city. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my other city. Yeah, it's now, what are the Raiders going to do?
Well, it's WrestleMania weekend, and I read this, right? I read that the past few seasons, right? The stadium that has hosted WrestleMania, that team made the playoffs. So.
Okay.
I don't know. I know you're probably not.
God, I hope you're right.
Or no, you probably don't.
No. But Jared was saying that WrestleMania is out in Vegas this weekend, and he said he has some friends that are there for WrestleMania. You know Pittsburgh, Jared. He used to be on all the time on phone calls, but he's here in the chat, and it's always good to hear from him as well. But if that's true, WrestleMania is a watermark for the playoffs. I would love that. I would love to have WrestleMania as a watermark, or a benchmark for the players. Raiders. Yeah. But see, the Raiders are in, I gotta say, the toughest division. Educate and medicate over there on Instagram. Go ahead there, Mike, or pause.
You're not getting a quarterback now. Geno Smith is
no, we are, but not in the first round. The Raiders will draft a quarterback. The Raiders will draft a quarterback. We got the 6th pick right now.
Yeah.
And the Raiders, like I said, the Raiders need so many different things. Everybody is already picking Genty. I'm like, no, there's too many good running backs in this draft.
You want me to be honest?
Sure.
I want y'all to get them because I think y'all be a threat. You guys will be a threat to the Chiefs with him. But I'm seeing a lot of. I mean, I haven't really had the opportunity recently to like look at all the players in depth and everything and all the teams. But when I was looking at it, everything I saw was predicting him to go to the Cowboys, and I'm like, so help me God, please do not send him to the Cowboys. Like,
I actually I can see that happening, and what I can see happen. Oh, Chris said that Tom Brady's going to be a big part of WrestleMania this weekend. Good for him.
I've read that he's going to be there too. I mean,
But of course, because he's a name. But I think that, and here's the thing: you hear a lot of different trade talk between that the Saints want to move up to grab a quarterback, and I can see the Saints
where the
moving
Saints
up.
sitting?
Saints are sitting at 9. Okay, the Saints are sitting at 9. And I can see the Saints moving up to 6 to get, and don't laugh at this, I see the Saints moving up to 6 to get Jackson Dart.
Wow.
Because he's an Ole Miss product. He's that guy.
No, I think he goes in the first round. I think the Giants fit him the best, honestly. But I see them taking Shador or Cam Ward. But then again, Cam Ward's probably going to the Titans, and
Well,
Abdul
Cam
Carter's
Ward's
probably going to the
the
Browns.
Titans.
So.
Yeah. Or Hunter.
He's saying he wants to do both sides
Or
of the
Travis
ball.
Hunter. Hey, you know what? I want to have sex with Playboy models every day of the week. You don't see that happening because I said that this is what I want. He can want X, Y, and Z. It doesn't mean it's going to happen.
What do you think he's going to do?
And
What
again,
do you think he's going to do? Receiver?
No, I think he's going to be a cornerback first. I think he's going to be a cornerback first.
Yeah.
And Chris says, well, if I don't play,
get him, he's a receiver.
What? Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have quarterbacks. They need people to throw to, but they have Neighbors though. Neighbors is a fantastic receiver for the Giants. Who are the cornerbacks for the Giants?
I can't tell you because we stole Adoree Jackson from them.
Okay. In the off season or this past year?
This season, this off season.
Oh, okay. So
and Aziz Ojolari. But
I
don't know. I guess they have to get him as a corner. But I forgot they do have Russell Wilson now. So
yeah.
But with us, I think we have so many picks in the later rounds that like I don't know if we'll be picking in the first round. If I do, I think we're going to be trading up to get the safety from Georgia.
Who's that? Malachi? Is the kid's name's Malachi, right?
Yeah, Malachi, whatever. He's the one I really want. And then there's the Pierce dude from Tennessee that I like. But yeah, I don't know what we'll do. It's it's obviously like I enjoy watching the draft, but then I'm this year it's like I'm staying up all night watching it, waiting for my team to make their pick. Like we're literally the last pick as of now. So
yeah. And actually, you'd be well served as the Eagles. You'd be well served to trade out of that pick because to get more picks later.
We have so much to offer.
Yeah. If I were the Eagles, I would trade. Okay, who wants an extra year of your favorite player who's picked in this round, An extra year was like a 5-year instead of a 4-year thing. You get that extra year of tabs on them. I think, you'd be well served. And it's Howie still at the helm, right?
Oh yeah, the magician.
Yeah. So if it's Howie,
magical man.
I think that he'd say, "Oh yeah, I'll let somebody else come in and get that extra year."
Right.
Yeah, and again, he can say I'm not going to play unless I play both, and it's like, first off, fuck you.
It's the you're playing one position only.
Well, no, here's the thing: you don't dictate. And again, I know it's a era thing, and boy, I know I sound the typical part. Get off my fucking lawn, because I'm the old man. I got accused of that when I was doing the draft, because it was a clusterfuck. There was a mock draft, and it was supposed to go down, and it was a clusterfuck, and I got bent. I got bent and said, "This is a clusterfuck," and they said that I was a worthless, did nothing but bitch and complain. I'm like, I'm just telling you like it is. It's a clusterfuck. And I did resemble the get off my lawn, you fucking kids. But if you're Travis Hunter and you're saying to the team that drafted you, I'm not going to play unless I play both ways. No.
Yeah.
No. First off, you don't do that. You don't do that. Now, what the teams could do is say, okay, we'll let you play both ways, but unless it's stipulated in the contract that it was, X percentage of plays, you can have one offensive play and take care of that. R&B girl, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you.
I think whatever team gets them.
Cool Kev's in here. Good to see you.
Whatever team gets him, I think in training camp you got to let him try both and then decide what he's better at. But
well, I think he's better suited to play corner. Okay, I think he's better suited to play quarter or slot receiver in spots, and that's why you can say you can have him play as your number one corner, and then do packages where he comes in as a slot gadget receiver. I can see that happening. But for him to dictate, well, I'm not gonna play unless I play both ways, fuck you. I mean, honestly, fuck you. Do not come in and dictate to us what position or how much, or not even position that you will play both sides of the ball. You will? No, you won't. We might throw you a bone and let you play different things. And I've said this on previous shows. The Raiders had another Heisman Trophy winner that played both ways in Charles Woodson, and he played cornerback, and he played a couple gadget plays on offense his rookie year. They did. And I can see them doing something similar with Travis Hunter. And you mean to tell me that Travis Hunter is a better athlete than Charles Woodson? I don't think so. And it's just it was the conference, you're playing in the Big Ten, Vice playing in and yeah, I know Colorado played in the Big 12, whatever, but it was a different dynamic back then. Okay. It wasn't watered down. When Michigan was playing Ohio State and, the Big Ten was the Big Ten, it wasn't as watered down as the conference was now. Okay. And even before, because remember, Colorado went to this conference and didn't actually have all of the, Where'd you go? Pause. Where'd you go? Please come back. Okay. Yeah, no worries. But it was a different era. And for Travis Hunter to say, I'm not going to play unless I play both ways. Well, first off, fuck you.
Yeah, nah, they're definitely gonna.
Second off, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw them a bone. They'll say, hey, we'll see if we'll have plays for you.
Real quick,
But I
Captain,
think that
before I
he's going to
go.
be a better defender.
Right.
Sure.
Real quick question before
Go
I go.
ahead.
Flyers season's officially over. The Sixers are done, but they're even more of a shit show than the Flyers are. Who's the next head coach for the Flyers, though, in your opinion?
Wow. I've heard Rick Tocchet. I mean, that's the name that I heard because again, I try to watch Flyer games
And
when I can.
Who's he?
I've heard Rick Tocchet coming back because I know he used to be the Flyers head coach, Rick Tocchet.
Did he?
I'm not sure where he's at. I don't know whether he is available, but I'm glad they got rid of Tortorella. I am ecstatic that they got rid of Tortorella. They actually regressed under Tortorella because the team had a mutiny playing for him, and it's something that has happened with Tortorella. All of the teams that he's played for, yes, he won a Stanley Cup with the Lightning, their first Stanley Cup years ago, as being a hard-nosed head coach. But Tortorella loses his welcome. I mean, quickly. You know, he is not welcomed by the team quickly. You know, he wears out with the team. So and Rick Tocchet is hard nosed as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the guy, the former Flyer, I got his jersey, and he was the head coach for the either the Hurricanes or I think it's the Hurricanes. I can't remember his name. He's a former Flyer, and he's the coach of the Hurricanes, I think. And
Let me see.
I can't. And again, I got his old jersey. It's too small. I can't wear it. But if he's available, maybe he comes and is the Flyers head coach. And he's more of a hard-nosed players coach, though. He's not as volatile. He's not as volatile as Tortorella is. But I think that it was somebody that actually Brindamore. Yes, Rod Brindamore. Thank you. Maybe him. I'm not sure what his status is with the Hurricanes. I'm not sure.
He might still being played by them, but who was who was the first guy you said? Rick
Tocchet.
Okay. All right, like I said, I was just
Theo,
asking you. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the biggest hockey guy, but I was just curious your thoughts.
Yeah. No, and again, I'm not even up on it. I do know that whoever was the interim coach had the Flyers playing a hell of a lot better.
Oh hell yeah!
They
were scoring eight points in a few games. 8 goals in some games.
And maybe he sticks. Maybe he sticks. I don't know. That's going to be up to Danny Briere and the other was it
Jim Jackson.
Oh, the big guy who used to be with
Jim Jackson.
God, I'm feeling like my age.
Jim Jackson, right?
No. I'm going to be no. A Flyer. John, was it John? Not John McClain, but he was a big bruiser. He's a big bruiser that was hanging out with Eric Lindros. He was number 10.
Next door, no.
And it's, oh my God. Yeah. It's because Danny Briere and him are in the high up in the front office. I can't remember his name. Jimmy Farrell said Torts could go to the Rangers. Good luck with that. Good luck with John Tortorella as coach. I'll finish to 500. Well, good, Jimmy Farrell. They did better than the Flyers. I mean, wow, Flyers are just I do not know what's going on with the Flyers. Oh God, I'm trying to get the guy old Flyer number.
I'm trying to.
Maybe I can look it up. Flyers.
I'm trying to
Jersey
think. I'm blanking.
number
Once you tell me,
10.
I'm gonna feel good.
I'm going to look it up.
That's gonna come up as.
Yeah. It's historical. Sweater numbers. Okay. What Flyers?
Claire?
And he was a big friggin' Flyers jersey number 10. Leclerc. There you go.
I said it.
Jim Leclerc.
Jim Leclerc, yeah.
Yeah, John Leclerc. Yeah, Leclerc.
John
I know. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, I said, it's not McClane. I was like, John McClane is fucking Bruce Willis in the Die Hard movies. But it's, I knew it was, like a hyphen, a Mick something or Le. It was one of those type of names. Yeah, Torts could go to the Rangers. Yeah, I said good for the Rangers. I giggle with Tortorella going to the Rangers because if you think the Rangers, that's just the best way to bring that franchise down. The best way to bring that franchise down. That's horrendous. But hey, how are you doing otherwise there, Mike? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good to hear. Good. And if I get up there, and I'd like to do a trip, I'm going to California in June. I'm going to go out to California in June and go and come back like in early July back here. I will see if I have time to make a trip in July or August.
For what, again?
If I can make a road trip up,
Yeah.
I will see if I can do that. I will see extra. I'm trying to get Yad the spinning circles of death.
Yeah. We don't see you.
But yeah, hopefully.
So what? You coming out for the Phillies game?
It's here. I'm going to try. I definitely would like to see a Phillies game.
Yeah.
I definitely would like to see a Phillies game. It'd be great.
No promises I'll be there, but
if we can meet up, that's great. But you take care of you otherwise.
Yeah.
And continue to work, continue to do the work, play. What is it? Make sure that's a good medium. How they're both hitting out. You take care of you. You take care of your job. You take care of your family. You take care of what you like to do for fun.
Yes. All right, Captain Jack. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Hey, partner, you take care. Thanks again there, Mike. That's Positive Philly. Good to see Positive Philly on here, always. How can I remove something? Oh. There's like was it there's a frickin' what's the not the one that is the gaming platform. Hey, Matt, I know Matt Marinovich, I think, is one of my super users. Get rid of that Twitch. Get rid of that Twitch thing, please. Weird, yeah. I know, Jimmy Farrell. I was just saying that too. It's like I'm watching a Yankees Rays game at Steinbrenner Field, and I'm expecting. What do you mean it's the bottom half? And the Rays are the. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. They are the home team this year. Flowerheart 2121. Good to see you. Good to see you. I know who that is. Flowerheart. I saw the picture. It's yeah, it's a quarter after 10. I was saying what's the word I'm looking for? I'm getting instead of, like I said, instead of driving up to the draft, and which I should have been doing today had I been starting to do that. And again, for those, I'll tell you to the folks over there on Instagram, I am not getting circulatory surgery. I'm not getting the. I was thinking I might have to have a surgery for the veins or arteries in the legs. That's not happening, but I still need to find out something to take care of the pain and the strain that's in my leg. And like when I'm getting off this show, I'm gonna, put some more medicine on it. I actually got to look to see how often I can put the medicine on it. And then I gotta take Advil, which I'm not supposed to take because I have the bad heart, but I got to take something for pain. So I gotta take care of that, and then I gotta elevate it, and I gotta ice it. And it's one of those things where I can't. I gotta take care of that as well. Captain, I was watching Caught in the Draft, a doc on the '64 draft, the best of all time draft in history on the NFL channel. The 1964 draft. Oh, that's cool. Who is in that draft? Oh yeah, massage it. Yeah, I'm gonna elevate it and ice it. I'm gonna elevate it and ice it. So that's what I have to do. The '64 draft. Wasn't that the Jim Brown draft? Wasn't that the Jim Brown draft? I mean Jim Brown, Paul Hornung, or am I mistaken? I'll have to look. But if you want to do the, and thank you, Jimmy Farrell. And if you want to come in, Eddie Winchell, if you want to come in, yeah, I'm gonna ice it, honey. I am gonna ice it. I'm gonna put the link up. 11 Hall of Famers. Yeah, 11 Hall of Famers in the first round. I'll have to look to see who was in there. I think Jim Brown was in. I think that's the Jim Brown draft. If you want to come in the on screen, go over to the link. Oh, it's your son's birthday. Well, happy birthday to him. If you want to come into the broadcast on the face, go to the link that I sent in YouTube. Hit the link, hit the link, hit the link. It says I only have 4 people watching, so I know those 4 people are Jimmy Farrell and Cool Kev, maybe R&B Girl, maybe Chris Lentz. Ed Winchell, I think, is one of those 3. I know Matt Marinovich is. So there's my 4 people right there. So if you want to come in, and Mike Plaza Philly was one. Jared might have been in here. Not sure anymore. But come into the show. come into the show. I'm happy. The gentleman said thank you. Said I was looking healthy. Any day you see me on YouTube is a good day because that means I woke up. I woke up and I was on the positive side of the ground. Seriously, I was on the positive side of the ground. I wasn't on the negative side. So, yeah, honey, I am going to the draft. I'm flying up to the draft on Wednesday. I'm doing conversations here, both on Instagram, along with, the YouTube, going out through Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and the Northeast Streaming Network on Roku TV. So we'll do that. If you want to come into the show, it's hey Ed, you want to come in? I hope Ed comes in. And I know that I got to get back to the I'm missing a lot of conversation with what's going on for the folks that are coming up going to the draft. There's a big conversation with the people that are in the house that we are hanging out in. So I will definitely have to get back with that. If you'd like to come in. Well, thank you, darling. And thank you for the support. I appreciate that. I will see you hopefully this season, honey. If you want to come in for the show, hit the link. Otherwise, it's been a very, very long day for me. I woke up early with a phone call from the Home Depot guy saying, I am outside. I got my truck outside your door and I gotta drop off. There, I'm doing tile. It's like a hard laminate tile. And it's going into the front of my house. Finally getting stuff taken care of this is from the hurricane damage that occurred at my house. This is from the hurricane damage that occurred. And it's this is from last year, Milton, and it's April. So I'm getting it taken care of now. So it's taken that long. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But hopefully when that gets taken care of, then we had like I said, we had the redo here in the studio with the brand new furniture, which is awesome. I said it for those that don't know, the brand new black leather furniture here in the studio. It's on my YouTube and Instagram. All of those pictures. Fantastic look for the studio. It makes it a lot more comfortable. And when for guests, when they come into the studio, they have a wonderful place to hang out. So, did you see the new furniture there, honey? I'm not sure. Go ahead and look. Wow, is that the picture you're getting? A picture of me and my crotch. There's the folks on Instagram are getting a shot of me and my crotch. I'm glad that I'm covered. But oh well, I think it's just you, honey. But yeah, go to the Facebook page and go back to the pictures that I had where I showed the new furniture there. But anyway, it's been a long day for me. Waking up early with the Home Depot guys here, the folks that were here doing, the contractors that were here that pulled up all of the rugs. They put down it's like a sealant to to my flooring. And tomorrow, or maybe Saturday, they're going to start putting the planking down. And so that'll be done. Can't wait to get that done. And then once that's done, then all of the things that we have been moved around, that we moved from my one bedroom, which is being redone, and the formal living room, the formal dining room, and that hallway, when all of that, pardon me, it gets redone, we put the stuff back in the rooms like they're supposed to be. It'll be so nice. It'll be so nice to have the rooms the way that they should be. It'll look a lot nicer. But again, I guess that's it. There's not really a lot going on. It is Thursday. I don't think there's shit on TV tonight. I mean, honestly, let's see here. If we are looking, the season ender for Matlock is on. I didn't watch any of those. Grey's Anatomy? Wow. I didn't even realize that show was still on. So I was going to say, and I think it was, 9 to 11. So such is life. But again, if you want to, it's Thursday. To me, it's go to sleep Thursday. Go to sleep Thursday. But thanks for coming in, honey. I'm gonna pretty much, if you're here, thank you for being here. Gonna end the show. Again, 1 week until the draft. 3 days, in a little less than 3 days, is actually a nice Easter dinner for everybody that celebrates Easter. So I know that we were getting that squared away today with what we're going to be eating. Definitely, I can't wait for the the ham and the sides. And I'm making Red Lobster cheddar biscuits. I'm making those. That's going to be my overture into the dinner. So it'll be fun. Hopefully it comes out. I'm going to follow the directions, and hopefully it works. But again, blessings to all out there, and we will see you Sunday, Easter Sunday, for the show, and hope to see everybody. Hey, Jimmy Farrell, I made those biscuits. Oh, you did, Jimmy Farrell? Yeah, I'm following the directions on the box. Between the butter and then the cheddar and things like that. So hopefully they will turn out. And boy, I'm going to make sure there's a lot of. I love butter, so I'm going to have a lot of butter with it. So thank you there. You're very easy. Good. Thanks, brother. And Gordon, good to see you. Happy Easter to you, sir. Good to see you. Stu, are you still up in Kentucky? Are you still up in Kentucky, sir? Or did I screw that up? Or am I thinking the wrong Gordon? Hopefully not. I'm hope I didn't screw that up. Someday I like to make from Jimmy. I'll do the box recipe. I'm not going to venture into making it from scratch. As long as they taste good, I'll call that a win. Good, Gordon. I tell you what, it's been a long time, sir, and thank you for still supporting me here. And even though with this gentleman, we had one flight together, and I meet a lot of the folks that watch the show. I meet them on my flights. Like the gentleman that's a Chiefs fan, right? We met on a flight, and then the other Chiefs folks we met on a flight, and you go through that, and it's wonderful when you get that rapport, get that spark, and it's and you continue to do that. So again, thank you there. And I remember what we were talking about. We were talking about Allen, the Kentucky linebacker that was going out in the draft. I think it was the Cleve Farrell draft. I think it was the draft that was in Tennessee. And we were saying the Raiders need to draft Allen, the kid from Kentucky, and he went to the Jags. And oh my God, I think the Raiders ended up getting Cleve Farrell that draft, and he was available, Allen. And just what could have been with that dynamic of a defensive player on the Raiders. Nico OG72, good to see you over there on Instagram. I have most of my audience over here. Hey, if you go to the Instagram feed, you get a what is it? You get a shot of my crotch. Gordon, I always thought you were the scout for the team. No, Gordon, I wish, sir, I wish I was the scout. No, I am just a persona that was known. If I told you, I'm sorry. If I said that, if I did, I apologize. I know one time I was that might have been I know that one time I was on a plane and people thought that I worked in the organization. Okay, thanks, Gordon. I know that I've said this story before. I was my old Raider bag, the nice Raider carry-on bag, which is over there. And it's the starter bag, but it's the cloth starter bag. It's the older one, the one that you can't get anymore. I had that as my carry-on bag. And people thought that I worked for the organization because everything I was wearing was Raider this, Raider that, and Raider the other. And they thought I was working for the organizations. But yeah. Do I love cooking? Yes. You can cook for me anytime, honey. Love Mexican food. No onion. No onion, please. Love Mexican food. Here we go. Thoughts on the moment of Derek Carr faking injuries in order to get a trade? If so, it's definitely and what people, and again, you might be a Derek Carr fan. But the way that this is coming off, as a fuck you to the New Orleans Saints, and he has his own agenda. If he has his own agenda, and what he's doing there is wrong. And if Derek Carr is trying to manipulate the system and saying, I got these injuries, or I got this, that, and the other thing, it's horrible to think about. Stoffel, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. We're getting some we're getting some more people here in the show. I was gonna cut off the show, but wow, I saw that baseball card. I just saw it like a 64. Oh, okay. 67 includes card one. The entire set includes. Wow. Okay. Entire set. Oh, they're talking about the 67 Topps baseball card. I have that baseball card of Chico Salmon. I do. I have that card of Chico Salmon. Yeah, Ken Boyer. I think I have that card too. Oh wow, it's so nice, and they're so crisp and they're fresh. Yeah, I have that Chico Salmon card. I'll have to look. Whitey Ford, wow. And these are cards that are perfect. They're in mint condition. I guess they're reissues. They're reissues. I'll have to check that out. CGC cards. I have to see where I can, because I would love to see. Wow, that's Frank Robinson. Let's see here. CGC. I got to look this up. CGC cards. Look at that. CGC cards, card grading. What's card grading? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, they're a card grading service. Ah, wow. Look at those cards. Oh, Ken Boyer was on the Mets at that time. I guess his brother Cleet played for the Braves. But yeah, just seeing those old cards gives you the okay. Well, if you're cooking, honey, like I said, Mexican, no onions. Love Mexican food, and you let me know when. You let me know when, and if you come to Vegas, and I'm in Vegas, and if you're cooking, I'll definitely need to come over. But yeah, I love. Oh, you can't tell that I love Mexican food. Is this the belly of somebody that doesn't love Mexican food and Italian food? Mexican and Italian. This is it right here. So yeah, that's cool. But again, getting back to point, it's been about 90 minutes, and I appreciate appreciate everybody being here. I'm going to say goodbye over there on YouTube and Facebook, as well as actually the Northeast Stream Sports. They dropped the channel or they dropped my show about 35 minutes ago at 10 o'clock. But yeah, it's now they're showing cards. I just bought these cards, by the way. Stoffel, good night to you as well. And again, for all those that were asking if I was okay, yeah, I do not have to have surgery for the cardio, or I should say the circulatory surgery. I do not have to have surgery for the circulatory surgery. But yeah, I will be okay. But I thank God every day. I thank God every day that I'm here. I thank God every day that I'm here. So yeah, good to see you. Thank you, there, Stoffel. Good night, everybody. We'll be doing in fact, give me a call when this is over, honey. Give me a video call. We'll talk. But take care of yourselves, everybody. Be well. We'll see you Sunday. We'll see you Sunday for the this is Jack About Sports Show. It's Thursday night. Ask Captain Jack show is Sunday night. So everybody take care. We'll see you on the next broadcast.